Welcome to another episode of Entre Risas y Llantos. I'm your girl, Cynthia.
And I'm Alondra. And today we have a very special guest with us, my best friend, Madeleine Monroy.
Hi.
Goes by Maddie, Made.
And before we continue, make sure you guys subscribe, comment, like, and share to anybody you think this episode will help.
Especially subscribe because we lost one subscriber.
I know. We're almost
we
at
were
300.
so happy we reached 300. And then I checked today, it was like $2.99. I'm like, who the fuck
we
was
had
that?
300 for one day, and we're like, oh my God, we only have $2.99.
It's like we were about to do a giveaway, but now we have to fucking wait till it goes back up to 300 subscribers. So please help us reach our goal, and we will keep doing giveaways every 100 that we reach. Like I mentioned today, my best friend Made, I met her, or we met in Albion College. Cynthia, did you meet Maddie in
I did.
Albion? Do you remember meeting her?
I remember her picking us up for your birthday.
flying.
Hold on, she flew. I shouldn't even say this because I don't want you to get you in trouble, but she flew. And I'm not even gonna say the rest because we had a good time that day.
I don't know what to say.
I'm just never gonna get in the car with
So
you.
maybe I hit like the gas a little too.
A little, way too much.
Maybe I'm a little heavy-footed.
Right?
Yeah, so Maddie and I met at school, but we started getting closer towards like our senior year of college. That's when we really got close. And I think ever since then, like we kind of been inseparable, and it kind of just helps that we both live in Chicago as well, because mind you, the school was in Michigan. So I thought it was a really good time to bring her onto the podcast, because we mentioned before, we want to have a lot of guests.
Yes.
Not just professionals. We want to have, I feel like everybody has a story to be told, like we mentioned before. And we have a certified yapper right here. I know she's a little shy right now because I was like, Maddie, you should come onto the episode. And she was like, what would I talk about?
You have a lot to talk about.
Like, am I ever shut?
No, it's crazy because if she meets someone, they already know all her traumas.
I will tell anyone anything if they'll listen. Like,
Yes.
I'll start telling them my childhood
coworkers?
trauma, my everything. Yeah.
You know
My
what? For
coworkers know
me,
everything.
it was still my mac and cheese, like Cheetos or something. When I was pregnant, I will always remember you by that.
Wait, why? What did I?
It was the corn dog.
Yes, what is it? The Kong dog? It's a Korean corn dog. Oh, about that.
Because
Hey,
I told her,
she forget.
I told her
didn't
that I got her one, right? Or like,
No, you told me you were gonna get me one because I was pregnant, and I was like, please get me one, and she's like, okay. She didn't get me one. Actually,
no,
she did.
I think I did, but we ended up eating.
Yeah, and shit.
Hey, the intention was there.
So I think I told them like they were closed or whatever. But
Yeah.
then she's like, okay.
No, you're missing an important detail.
Okay.
So Cynthia was like, we told you where we were going, and you were like, oh, you should get me one, but you said it very casual.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you cared if you got it or not.
Right.
You're like, oh, you should bring me one. And then you were like, okay, whatever. You were like, oh yeah, we'll bring you one. And then we get there, we get to Kong Dog in Chinatown. The lines were huge. We got one each, and then we got in line again to get the other one for Cynthia, pero lo chingamos, güey. Like they were fucking good. And
But she told me she didn't make it. They was closed.
Yeah, no, but
and then I see the stories.
No, it's because I gave you the receipt, but I don't know why I gave you the receipt. I think because you said you did like you would get points off it. That's what I remember.
the fact that you remember.
That's when I was couponing.
Yeah, I don't know why I gave you the receipt, and obviously you see.
No, but
clearly.
the thing is, she was like, let's get your sister one, y no lo tragamos. And then she was like, wow, like, that was for your sister. Like, she did feel bad.
Yeah.
She was like, that was for your sister. And I was like, it's okay, we can lie to her. You're like, no, I can't lie. We come into the house, and she's the first one to open her
this
mouth
is why I don't lie,
and
'cause I
starts
always get caught
lying.
up.
And we talk over each other all the time.
I really want to know though why I gave you the receipt, because that's how it came out that I lied.
But it's the fact that you didn't want to lie because you said you're a bad liar, and you were the first one to speak. I literally was like, damn, I didn't even tell her what to say. She just already.
And you know what? I wasn't even expecting it. It's just the fact that it came out clearly
like
from
Cynthia
her.
doesn't even catch on to
And
things quickly.
No, but I caught it right away, and I'm like, oh, so you lied. She felt so bad.
I was like, oh my God, yeah, I did lie.
She kept saying, I'm sorry. And I'm like, girl, it's okay. I wasn't like, I didn't.
So you can always expect honesty for the most part because I mean, you don't know how to lie. You choose not to lie.
No,
in
only because I
situations.
know I'm really bad at it. And even if, like, it always comes out, like, I feel like I know that I'm not supposed to lie. Like, people always catch on and I just look, like, stupid. So I just don't lie.
But yeah, that was a little story that's crazy that you still remember that.
I was pregnant, bitch. My son still remembers.
Oh my God. I was like, huh?
But your son was hugging me, so I don't think he really cared.
But so basically, I thought it was best fitting to bring her onto today's episode because in the last episode, it was talking about aprendiéndote a amar a ti misma, learning how to
Love yourself.
Yeah, learning how to love yourself, how to gain your self-love, how to let go of toxic people in your life, not only if it's like relationships, but friendships too. I know we can go really deep into mutual, but that's like that's a whole other thing.
That's another story.
That's another story. But we were basically, I feel like we got close because of a toxic friend. So in the last episode, we talked about people who drain you and suck your energy. But this episode is going to be completely the opposite because there are people out there in your life that weigh you down. But there's also people who lift you up and you should always show your appreciation for them. And I feel like Maddie is such a great example of that.
Yeah, you are.
The clapping, the clapping button.
Hey, let's do it because it's too far away.
I feel like you're someone who taught me how to be a good friend. Like even in college when we weren't even that close. Wait, tú no sabes like las cosas que ella hacía por todos en el grupo. And I'm just like, I felt like I never wanted you to know that I was taking advantage of you.
Wait, was this? I want to know. Was this the
She's like,
friend?
I didn't want you to catch on that I was using you.
I said that a little wrong.
Hey, that's like that.
She's like, wait, what?
I was like, eventually I did catch on.
Was this the friend who cleaned your room one time?
No.
Oh, I don't cook or clean.
Okay, never mind.
That I won't do. I'm sorry.
No, so like Maddie, nobody had a car in when we were in school.
Okay.
I mean, for the most part, nobody had a car. So she would take us everywhere. And in my junior year, I had to do like hours at a hospital for like my psychology concentration. Y ella me llevaba. Like she had no need doing that. And it wasn't like close either.
Right.
It was like a good 20 miles away. But in Michigan, that means 20 minutes.
Okay.
But you see, like it was like
with me, it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
But I know that Maddie's like someone who does show up for people. You taught me, I felt like I always thought I knew what a girl's girl was.
Until you met her.
Or I feel like I always thought I was a girl's girl, but I feel like you really, truly taught me what it means to be a girl's girl. But what does it mean to you?
Well, first I'm like, I don't know why. I feel like you've always been a good friend and I've always gotten the vibe that you're a girl's girl. So I don't want to take credit for like how you are because I feel like you've always been kind-hearted and you're definitely those type of people, which is why I think we're such good friends.
Yeah.
I feel like a girl's girl, it's like, I think you're just like a good person. And I think people forget that. Like, I feel like there's so many things that people expect from their friends and they don't want to give it back. And it's like, it becomes like a chore to them, but it's like showing up for your friends shouldn't be a chore. And then it being called girl's girl is like something that's like, I just feel like you're either like a good person or you're just like a bit selfish, which is fine, but then don't expect that back from other people if you're not willing to be there for other people.
Yeah.
I feel like I just went on a rant and it didn't.
The way I was like thinking about is how is like when you're a girl's girl, or like that term is always brought up, especially on social media. Oh, you're not a girl's girl or whatever.
I feel like it could mean differently for different type of girls. Like para mí es otra cosa, para ti puede ser una cosa, but like the true meaning for you means like being there and just being a kind, nice person to that person.
No, pero también significa no criticar a las mujeres.
Right.
Por nada, porque just because you don't like them, you can't pick and choose when to be a girl's girl.
Right.
Nomás porque esta güey I don't really care about her, I'm gonna criticize her. No, it's a way of thinking, honestly. And I feel like while being friends with Maddie, like I would check myself.
Yeah.
Because she'll be like, oh yeah, like no. Like when I would criticize, because trust me, that takes a lot of work. Imagínate when you're raised in an environment where
everybody's
it's literally normalized to fucking criticize somebody over the way they look, over their their weight and whatever.
And I learned that with you. Because you taught her that, she taught me that.
You see the cycle that you're doing?
Yeah, exactly.
You see what you're doing to the world?
But I think the reason why I've always had that is because I grew up being criticized by like everyone in my family, like my tias, my mom. Like I know what that feels like. And then as I got older, I started realizing, why are they criticizing people? It comes from insecurity. Yeah. And I think you really need to check yourself. Stop projecting your insecurities onto other people. If you wouldn't wear something because you're like, oh, like I don't feel good about my body, and you think maybe that person for some reason shouldn't be wearing it either, like that's something you have to work on. If that person is confident they're wearing it, why is it affecting you so much? Yeah. I think that's when you need to look in the mirror and then work on yourself, because that's the only reason why you're criticizing someone. And so I always knew that. And so then I don't like when people do that to other people, because I know what it feels like. I grew up with that my whole life. And it's just, I don't understand. Like, it shouldn't bother you what anyone is wearing, what anyone is doing. Like, that has nothing to do with you. So I think that's why I'm very heavy on like why leave it alone. Like, why does it even matter? Or
even our ideas, because I know that we always talk about like different things. Pero when we talk about situations where like, if she knew, even though she's my best friend, if she knew that, let's just say I was single and I'm talking to a guy that is in a relationship, she would be like,
absolutely,
she would be
not.
Disgusted.
Yeah.
Even if she's my even if she's my best friend, she would be like, no. And I feel like, if anything, I feel like you would stop talking to me.
I feel like it's also holding your friends accountable. Yeah. Like, just because of your friend, oh, but that's my friend. Like, I don't agree with that, but like my friend is doing it, so it's fine. No, hold your friend accountable. That's not okay. And then it's also like, ask them, why are you even doing this? And then if they don't listen and they continue, I don't think I could be friends with someone like that, because it's just weird behavior to me.
Yeah. Maddie's strong on loyalty. So even if it's like you're seeing somebody else like not being I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like that's such a ick to you.
So you can't be a next to her.
Yeah, she has to keep that low, because I'm not gonna let that slide.
I can't be a ever, Cynthia.
I know.
No, actually, if you mean like if you're single and you're doing your own thing and the guy is single too, I don't see a problem. Like, that's your right. Do whatever you want. But if you're trying to hook up with people who are in a relationship, no, why are you doing that? And if you're in a relationship, you're doing that, I don't think I would agree with that either. It just, to me, it doesn't make sense why you're trying to hurt, or you're potentially going to hurt somebody else. Yeah. And
And that, like what she said, is like holding your friends accountable. Solamente porque quieres apoyar siempre tus amigos. Like, you want to show them that you support them. But if you feel like, I mean, and you know what? Everybody has free will. You could literally do whatever the fuck you want at all times. But people who uplift you, like, that's why it's good to surround yourself with people who are not toxic. And just like something else that I wanted to touch upon was like emotional intelligence. I feel like Maddie's really emotionally intelligent. And because there's been many times where I feel like nosotros también alegamos.
Yeah, we do.
When they tell us in our friend group, oh, they're fighting again.
Like, we're not fighting, we're talking.
We're just talking. Pero we're very open, like, with talking, like, oh, I didn't like the way you said that. And I'm like, oh, like, I didn't mean to say it like that.
See, I like that, because I don't think a lot of friends do that.
And then they're passive aggressive with each other.
Yeah, it's like, no, bitch. And then that they're bothered, but no te dicen nada.
I think that's also a sign of such a good friendship, is that I have respect for you. Do you have respect for me? I'm assuming that's mutual respect. Yeah. And that's why it's okay to talk to each other like, hey, I actually didn't like how you talked to me like this. There's also a way to bring things up, because I don't want someone to see this and be like, okay, I guess that's how my friend is. And they're just saying like, no, you're a stupid bitch. And the way you talk to me, like, no, that's not respectful. Like, they shouldn't be talking to you like that.
Yeah. People, your friends should be respecting you as well.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I get that from my best friend. I could literally tell her anything, like, no, bitch. O así, pero we do talk, like, en confianza. She's like my sister.
Yeah. And it's establishing like a safety net with your friends, en tus relaciones, con tus amistades. When you feel safe in esa amistad, you will bring these things up. Mm-hmm. But when you know, like, I know that you've said, I can't bring this up to this person because I already know how they're going to take it. And it's crazy because you know you cannot have a healthy conversation.
Exactly. Like, even if I, in my part, am trying to bring something up respectful and that person I know, like, is just going to take it as an attack. Because some people...
Or get defensive.
Yeah, they can't differentiate, like, someone coming to you in a respectful way versus someone just, like, attacking you. And that's also on them. But then it becomes draining where you're the only one who has that emotional intelligence to bring something up. And it's like, I can't even talk to you because you're going to take it as like an argument. And then...
Or an attack.
And yeah, when it was... And I think it's very important to also, differentiate that. Because there are people who come at you in an aggressive way. But if someone's coming to you, hey, like the other day you did this, you said this, I didn't really like it. Like, can we talk about it? For you to take that as an attack is kind of crazy to me because we're human. We all make mistakes. Like, I've hurt somebody's feelings without meaning to. I would love for someone to come to me and tell me that and for us to work it out and me explain, like, you know.
Yeah.
But,
imagínate que mejor vayan con alguien más y estén hablando de ti.
Yeah.
Like, what is that going to do? Like, how is that constructive to the person that affect? And also, people's feelings are valid. Like, people forget, like, your feelings are valid. Como hiciste sentir a alguien, you can't deny that.
Yeah.
If they start, like, name calling you, you're this, you're that, like, whatever, that's one thing. But if somebody comes to you and says, you made me feel like this, what are you going to say? No?
Yeah.
No, I did not make you feel like that. Or it's because you're a bitch. Or, well, stop being so fucking sensitive. No, like, that's like being defensive. But like overall, like, this is what I mean. I feel like you are someone in my life that taught me how to be a good friend. And also like the people in my life, like my cousins, like, I feel like they all like you too. Because they're like, oh, Maddie. Or like, there's...
I'm like, what is there not to like?
Wait, one of my cousins, shout out to Julie, is Arnell
Julie.
Tech.
Yeah.
Wait, tell me why Julie knows everything about her life.
I'm on there telling Julie my whole
She'll
life
just be
story.
listening. She'll be like,
She knows everything about one of my friends' life. I'm like, how do you know? I don't even get to see her like that because she lives in New York and she only comes back to do her nails.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh yeah, Karina, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, are you serious? You know more than me?
Yeah, I mean, nail techs are like true therapists right there.
For real.
But the fact that she knows everything about
She's
your life.
She's also like a good energy where I feel safe to tell her that and like we talk about stuff too, so.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, you know, you're getting your nails done. Like, I just start trauma dumping.
Yeah, she was like, she started this new job and she's like, yeah, like she caught up her coworkers and like everything. And I was just like, damn. So you have new friends now? No, I'm not
I went to get a lash lift and I became like super cool with the girl. And even I was telling,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and I was telling like my brother's girlfriend that I'm really close with, Liz, my friend, Liz, is gonna like drag me for that. My friend and then my coworkers, and they're like, they both said like, why do you need more friends?
What?
I'm like,
the fucking mailman is gonna know what happened to you and shit. And she was like, I'm nervous to come to your podcast. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Oh, now you want to be like shy and quiet and mysterious?
I'm like, well, really, like, it's just a little phone there right now. But like, obviously, I'm nervous to see how people, because I feel like, well, you know this, and people are going to be like, oh my God, no. But I feel like anytime I've tried to do anything, I don't know why people love to bully me. Like, they love to talk shit to me.
This is actually,
I'm sensitive.
This is one of the things that I wanted her to bring up. I was like, only if you feel comfortable. Pero when Maddie and I, like when we started to get close and she told me about her, like how she used to get bullied in school, I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it.
Well, thank God we're not in the same age because I did bully somebody and I feel so bad about it now that I'm a grown.
I used to be a bully too. Damn. I think it's like maybe because you bullied me. I went back to school. I was like, wait, Maddie, could you say like some of your like bullying stories from high school?
My loser lore? Yeah. Well, most of it started in junior high, and I was like a chubbier girl. That's where it all started. But mind you, I was so confident before. I think it started when people started like pointing things out,
and like family members, no?
Yeah, family members and everything. Like, dude,
Güey, imagínate como niña que te anden diciendo.
The worst.
Well, you too, no?
I mean, yo crecí con eso, güey, mi papá.
Yeah. The worst one I think for me was like when we went back to Mexico after a while, and like I haven't seen this deal in forever. And like, estaban bendiciendo la cabaña. And I'm standing there. I'm just like happy to say hi. Like, I was just going to say hi. He doesn't even say hi to me first before he says like, ya no comas. And I remember that really stuck with me. I never stopped eating because I love food. But like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, and then it just kept getting like in high school too. Like it would be like name calling. And then I did kind of start working out. And then even when I did lose weight, I felt like it didn't matter what I did. Like it would bother people. And it kind of started hitting at me that it's like, it's not me, it's them, obviously. Like now that I'm older, I realize that like whatever thing they were calling me insecurity, like it was them because they're miserable. That's what miserable people do. But I remember I was eating cereal one time and I don't like my cereal to get soggy. So I put a little bit of milk as I ate. And tell me why everyone in my advisory was like, oh my fucking God.
In her classes.
She pisses me off. Like, and I didn't know if they were talking about me until I turned around like, oh, but mind you, a bunch of them at the same time. Like, she's so annoying. And I'm literally there like existing.
I also think because like she's saying in her advisory, this is like when you're in
high school.
She went to a noble school like how I did it.
Okay.
So when you have an advisory, it's kind of like your homeroom.
Okay.
And it's only girls.
Right.
And you get to get close to them because you're going to be in the same advisory your whole 4 years.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's like a small group of people that you're going to get close to. So those are the girls she's saying that would say these things about her. But I also think like you would say like you were very happy-go-lucky personality and they thought it was fake.
They thought it was fake. Andriana actually, she thought that like when we were in college.
One of our friends now, close friends in college, she thought she was fake.
You would say hi to everyone. Like you would say hi to me in the hallway and I don't even know you. So I thought it was fake. And then in college, she got to know me. She's like, then I realized you really are that nice. And I'm just like, yeah. But so for no reason, like people would be, oh my God, I remember my advisor sisters, they would call me Nasata for a while.
Say it again to Cynthia.
Yeah, Nasata.
Yeah.
So I would
Harry
be like,
Potter.
yeah, I would like, I didn't even know what it meant. So I was like, whatever. And one day when we're in the locker, like they said it and they laughed, but I didn't react. Like I thought we're laughing together, right? I thought like,
Hey, what are we laughing at?
Hey, like
I want to laugh too.
Like, wow, guys, like we're so cute together. Like we're laughing.
We're so funny.
Like, what's so funny? And then someone was like, do you even know what Nasata means? And I was like, no. They're like, it means no ass at all. And they all start laughing at me. And I remember,
whoever the fuck you are.
Exactly.
No, mind you, I don't even have like resentment to any of them. Like, I don't. I think I even have someone on social media, like, still, like, I get it. They were like younger girls. Like, I know it came from insecurity. And I just remember thinking, like, damn, I really just let them like call me that for a while, thinking it was like a cute nickname.
Wow, I got a nickname.
Wow,
oh my
it's
God.
because I have no ass. And that once I lost the weight, what everyone kept coming me for, you have no ass, you have no ass. I hear that all the time too. But then I came to my sense, I'm like, I don't have an insecurity of not having a fat ass. Like, that's something people are projecting
imagínate que
onto me.
alguien les moleste sobre el cuerpo de alguien más, pero ¿por qué? Because look at this bitch. Are you fucking looking at her right now?
Nobody ever called me ugly. Nobody ever called me ugly. And I was like, imagine I look ugly as fuck. No.
Hey, güey, le puse un pinche filtro.
No, because I called her like, hey, where are you at to film this
right
podcast
now
episode? And she's like, yeah, I'm on my way out. We were like, I was like, Cynthia, this bitch has a full beat.
Glam.
It's just a skin tint.
And then, dude, estábamos fachosas, me and her. Literally, we were just gonna be in a ponytail, no makeup. And then she's like, I'm like, Alondra, we gotta do our makeup.
And my mom's like, sí, mijas, que les dije que antes muertas que sencillas.
Sí, están bien fodongas, mijas.
My mom was like, vi un episodio de su podcast y se miraban bien fodongas. And I was like, oh.
Which one?
You don't even got a license, little lady. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you want to talk about mother?
Were you offended?
Any other bullying stories that you want to share with us?
I think one of the ones that stuck with me too, but this was like junior high. And I actually did like the guy. I do remember I did like him, but I was like super shy. And then he sent girls to ask me out. And I said no because I'm shy. It wasn't even. I actually did like him.
He sent girls to ask.
He sent like 2 girls to ask me out.
Que no es así como antes eran los niños antes en los días, like they were super shy. But also like Maddie's very innocent minded.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh my God, no, like I'm shy, like I'm nervous. But after that, like he tried to play it off like I didn't even mean to ask you. I meant to ask out your friend. But the two girls were like, dude,
because you said no, right?
Yeah, the two girls were literally like, he literally said your name. Like, he knows you and your friend's name. Like, he literally meant to ask you. But after that, like, in class, it would be him and, like, his friend. And, like, they would call me fat. Like, and the whole class would laugh. I think what hurt most is that everyone would just laugh. Like,
I can't believe they were doing this to you because I never got
And the fact that you never stood up for yourself around that time?
No, because I was, like, it hurt. It hurt my feelings. Like, I was what, like, maybe like 13.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Like the fact that everyone's laughing, like, what do I even say? And I wasn't expecting it. And I just remember like, yeah, I'll never forget. Like, I just like, no, yeah, my loser lore goes crazy. I just like,
no. But didn't he say something to you afterwards?
No. Oh yeah. Once I was in high school, I remember once like, well, because my high school time was a Nova school, they made you like work out. Like the gym period there was actually like a workout. So
right.
I like slowly started losing weight, whatever, even though my self-esteem was still bad. But I remember that's when like I got a DM from him on Facebook and he was like trying to hit on me.
And yeah, like if you're gonna fucking forget everything.
I'm like, first of all, like you're ugly as fuck.
Look who the fuck is sliding through my shit now.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't know why people forget. I mean, obviously to him, like maybe he did because to them it's just a normal day. Like they don't like, they didn't feel anything. I remember feeling like,
yeah, because imagine, especially at that age when you're fucking building your self-esteem.
I think that's the worst age.
And se están riendo de ti en clase. Like, I can't imagine that feeling.
12, 13, and 14 years old is when you're going through your hormone change. So it's like everything, you don't even feel like talking to your parents.
And I remember there was a girl in my school. You know the girls that would get their period really early?
Yeah.
Y que se embarnecían más rápido?
Yeah.
I remember there was a couple girls in my school that they would get bullied for it. And that's so sad because...
I know.
They have no control
They have no control over it. It's because there was this one girl in my class and she had... Dude, I still don't have titties. This girl had the biggest in 5th or 6th, 7th grade. They're right here, baby. And this girl, her neck would always be hard. And imagine, like, she probably just didn't have a good bra.
Oh, my God.
O a lo mejor todavía usaba corpiño. I don't know, because we're young. Pero ella sí fue una de las que tuvo su periodo, like, at 8 years old.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, imagine 6th grade, dude, she had really big boobs. And she would always, like, they would always get hard. And everybody would make fun of her for it. They're like, oh, look, your headlights are on. Oh, look, she's excited for me.
Oh, pobrecita.
So, imagínate todas las muchachas que razonan if you were one of the ones that, you know, que se embarnecieron temprano. I know that was hard for you, so just know if you ever want to share your story, please feel free to let us know. But yeah, these are things that
we're
happen.
gonna have our email right here, by the way.
Yeah, you should have them like send bullying stories and talk about it too.
Bitch,
like,
nobody fucking sends us shit.
Okay.
Hey, I asked on Instagram who wants to ask us.
Send them stories.
I asked on Instagram, ask us questions. I saw all these people view it. And nobody fucking asked a question yet, right?
But yeah, send your story, like, of bullying and stuff, like, the worst case. And, like, I feel like it's a normal thing for, like...
What if you bully? I bully. You know what? I didn't even know it. I didn't even know that I bully somebody. Well, this was back in 3rd grade. If your name is Elizabeth, I am truly sorry.
Oh, this girl, she's like, we don't use names here. And look at her.
I know. No, but I do. I've always wanted to apologize to this girl because, seriously, I did her really, really bad. Like, we were in 3rd grade, and I remember I put glue. I think that she used to have, like, the same pants every day. And I put glue on her chair, thinking... Why? Because, I don't know, I was a bully. I was a bully together with other girls.
And they're
like...
showing you love at home.
I was the older sister, remember? I used to take care of you.
Were they showing you love at home?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Nah, what I did
No,
was
I think I was... Actually... I think it was my group of friends.
Wait, the fact that we were like come from a loving family,
yeah,
and we were both bullies
like,
when we were little.
You guys have no
when we were little. I wouldn't have bullied.
No, you know what? Oh, so this is a crazy story, and I don't know if he's ever gonna hear this, but this friend went to school with me from 5th all the way to 8th grade, and you met him. And then, long story short, we still saw each other growing up, you know. So the apenas, like, when it was my birthday 2 years ago, we went to that club, remember? In downtown.
Yeah.
It was Evelyn's birthday.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and remember I was talking to some guy. So that was my friend from elementary school. Mm-hmm. He told me that he remembered that I bullied him. And I'm like...
you ain't shit.
No, but he was my... But the thing is that he was my friend. He was a group of my friends. Like, he will come to my house.
Oh, he just held it in.
He said that he clearly remembers that he still, to this day, remembers that that I hit him because he slapped my butt, which he never slapped my butt. He's like, it was the other boy who slapped your butt.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like,
dude,
and I
you
just
were
happened.
aggressive.
He's like, and the thing is that él me dio me echó la culpa a mí, and you hit me so bad that everybody started laughing, and I felt, pobrecito, and I'm like, so it wasn't you? He's like, no, I would never do that to you. And I was like, he's like, I was afraid of you. And I was like,
Yeah,
Why not? Okay.
so I,
Hey, why didn't you want to
Why
smack
did
my
you
ass?
want to smack my butt?
no,
What was it about me that you didn't? It wasn't big enough?
So I apologized, y ya, we made truce, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I thought you were the one. And yeah, but ahí
Pero
se
imagínate
quedó.
cómo no se le olvidó. Like, tú no sabes cuánto o el impacto que le das a alguien. Like,
But that was like abuse. That wasn't even like you.
Now I know it was, Maddie, okay? I'm a grown person, I'm a
well,
mom.
you thought you were defending yourself.
I thought I was
because you
defending
just got your
myself.
ass
Exactly,
smacked,
exactly.
And you just didn't know it was him.
That was
Exactly.
like a misunderstanding.
Yeah, so I don't think it was your fault.
He was telling me, it wasn't me, but how
But
would
maybe
I?
he felt like, damn, I'm your friend. You know I wouldn't do that to
I
you.
know.
So damn.
I know.
Did he tell you who it was?
Yeah. He's in jail right now.
See, like, things always work out.
The universe always knows better.
Him watching the show, what the fuck, Cynthia?
Maddie, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you could go back in time, let's just choose high school, Maddie. What would, or actually, which one was worse? Junior high, Maddie?
No, maybe high school.
If you could go back and see high school Maddie, if she was right in front of you, what would you tell her?
I think I would tell her, like, you need to stop caring about what everyone's saying. Obviously, what I know now is, like, it's people projecting their insecurities. They're probably going through stuff. Like, it has nothing to do with you. And to not let it affect, like, my self-esteem. Because I think it became, like, in high school, became, like, a thing, like, okay, am I thin enough for them to think, like, I'm thin? Am I, like, pretty enough for them to think that I'm pretty? Like, it became such a thing
Of what people...
for what, like, people thought about me. Like, I needed that approval so bad. And I think now that I'm older, it's like, if I feel good of how I'm built with no ass, I feel fine, then it shouldn't bother anybody else. And if it does bother somebody else, that's your problem.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And yeah, basically stop obsessing about what people think about you. Even though I still struggle with that, I feel like, but not as bad as like it was in high school. Like, it was really bad.
But I feel like in high school days, when you guys were in high school, these type of topics were not taught. And now
well,
I feel
imagine you were like in the early 2000s, like,
Exactly.
you know, where they would openly talk shit about each other, about people's weights.
And you know what? For me, it was like, well, you did this, or your mama this, you know?
Yeah.
We would talk to you, pero yo, porque yo sí me defendía, güey. A mí si alguien me decía algo, you want to fight? Yo todo con fight, güey.
Actually, now that you said, I would also tell her, like, defend yourself. Stand up.
You know what? Let me add that.
I feel like, since when I met you freshman year of college, imagínate, I didn't meet you in high school, but that was like you still coming from that. To like how you are now, and like you are very witty. Like, Maddie's super quick with comebacks.
I had to learn. I was like...
Yo no, güey. Yo nomás te miento la madre, pero I swear.
I may not know how to talk, but...
Es que, güey, me confundo. There's two languages in my head, you know? It's like, fuck.
Something else is going to do it.
It's like, should I say it today? Dude, should I say it in English? Should I say it in Spanish? Y luego cuando quiero hablar, güey, me sale pinche todo para la chingada. Dije, no, güey, mejor te miento la madre.
Basically, tying everything together so far, like talking about things that you've been through is what taught you to be like emotionally intelligent and to be so in tune with your emotions, but other people's emotions, because Maddie is really considerate. Like, she's really considerate. Even like how I said how she used to do favors for us in college where she didn't have to.
Or she was using me, apparently. And she didn't want me to catch on.
You don't have to say that because I'm going to cut that out.
Okay, I'm gonna
Wait, are you gonna cut
Where's
that
the
out?
part where you said you were using me?
I'm not going to cut that off.
No, I said it wrong.
Your sister looking
It's
at
because
you.
the way it came out of my head.
I'm not cutting that.
Pero I think it also comes to show like the type of friend that you are. And I hope people find friendships. Like, I even, Cynthia, that you said that you have certain friendships where you know you have like that healthy relationship. Being like, I want to touch on the topic about being like a high maintenance and low maintenance friend. Cynthia, you know what that means?
No, explain to me.
High maintenance friends son esas amistades donde sientes que es como otra pinche relación.
Oh,
where
yeah.
they want
I had those before.
Where they're so attached, like they really kind of get jealous when you have other friendships, or they want you to be texting like every single day, or they feel like something's going on.
Yeah.
It's just, they need a lot of attention, those friendships that need a lot of attention. And then low maintenance. I have so many low maintenance friendships. Just to point some out, like with my best friend Shayla from fucking 5th grade, or Damaris también from 6th grade. Those are like my long-term childhood best friends, where we could literally go forever without talking to each other, and we're fine once we talk, and when we meet up. It's like nothing. It's like that time never passed.
And you know, I think I'm that type of friend, because I could see a whole year. Te digo que apenas miré una amiga mía. Nomás la miro una vez al año or 2 times a year, and every time I see her, it's like it was like yesterday.
Yeah,
it was just like yesterday. Hey, girl, and we've been friends since 5th grade. Yeah. Alondra, what do you consider yourself? High maintenance or low maintenance?
I think I am a low maintenance friend for sure, porque a mí no me importa si me mandas mensaje todos los días or whatever. I don't expect a consistent communication, but I do expect people to show up for me when it matters, because that's how I am as a friend. Like, I might not be like on your ass texting you or whatever. I don't get jealous with friendships. I'm definitely not a possessive friend. Like, puedes tener todas las pinches amistades que quieras, pero y yo no me siento celosa. Like, I don't fucking own my friends, but I do expect my friends to show up for me when it matters, because that's how I am as a friend.
Right.
I think you are also like a low maintenance friend, because me and you don't even talk every day.
No, we really don't. But I think it's also knowing that we would be there for each other when it really matters. Yeah. Like, there's not going to be some bullshit excuse like, oh, I don't feel that good today. I'm not going to be there for like your most important day of your life. No. So
like bullshit excuses. Yeah.
Honestly. But again, it's because I feel like the most important thing to friendship is mutual respect. That's what it is. Because I feel like, imagine you're showing up for people all the time and then they don't show up for you. That shows a lack of respect for you.
Yeah.
I think that's what it like shows. So
that kind of goes into the next topic, and like the last topic that I wanted to talk about was like, wait, can you bring it up, the phrase?
Oh, people want a village but don't want to be a villager.
Cynthia, what does that mean to you?
I feel like people expect certain things from people probably, but you don't want to contribute.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Yeah, you don't want to contribute. Like, es gente que cuando te necesita, you know, they ask you, they tell you these things or whatever, like, hey, can you show up for me? But when it's their time to show up for you, they don't really put in their part.
Right.
Yeah, and it's exactly what it is. Like, in order for a village to run, you need to also put in your part.
Tu granito de arena.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say this is always the case, because I know some people are just shy and that's why, but you could also always tell, like, people who say that don't really have friends, or like on their birthdays and not all people show up for them, and it's probably because they never showed up for them.
Wait, when people say I don't have friends, I see that as a red flag.
I know. Same. Even though it's not always the case.
No, but you know what? Sometimes there's no way that you cannot have a good friend.
But like, it's because I was a loser.
No, you know what? I think as the older you get, it's harder to have friends. Pero sí, es muy common. Hasta yo digo, I have no friends, but I do have friends.
Y también las personas que dicen, like, when it's a girl, I don't have any girlfriends, because I only have guy friends. I also think that's a red flag, because what do you mean? I feel like girls are the most understanding beings that you can fucking have in your life. Pero por eso es bueno, like, that's why first you need to find friendships that are good for you, because I know not all girls
they want the best for you.
Yeah, not all girls want the best for you, and innately as girls there's a lot of like jealousy built in, comparison. You don't want friendships like that, que te tengan envidia, or and that's something I don't have with you.
Did you guys hear that case of the TikToker who friend, like, basically, like, you could tell that she basically sent her friend to get, like, she's trying
la
to
mexicana?
Her,
yes,
and she's copying
in
her,
Guadalajara.
like, she basically is her.
Wait, that's really sad.
And you know what's crazy is that I think, like, I blame parents like that, because if we're being honest, jealousy is such like a natural human thing to feel, but you need to teach your kid to deal with that. And I'm gonna give an example. Like, I've seen videos of kids, like, parents that make, because their kids is such a brat, like, they're like, no, I want to blow their candles even though it's the other kid's birthday.
Oh yeah.
No, you need to teach your kid, it's not your day, we're celebrating with them too, and just like they celebrated you. And that's when you teach the kid to be happy for others, to do that. People who can't be happy for others, like, I that's actually such a scary thing because I think that's where it goes to jealousy, envy, and like you see all these stories. Jealousy and envy can lead to very, very crazy things.
And you should not feel jealousy over your fucking friend. Like
no, but like over nobody.
Yeah,
like,
right.
People, I don't know why people don't understand. Like, first of all, if you can't be happy for someone else, you can't expect your time to come. Like,
El
you need
sol
to
brilla para todos.
Yeah, like there's always going to be a place for everybody. There's always going to be time for everyone. Like, I just think but again, I think that like leads to like the parents, like you need to teach these kids to deal with that emotion because it is a human emotion. And I think people try to act like, oh no, like.
Pero también, yo pienso que también es, especially en Hispanic culture, es muy común que uno sienta ese como que, ay, él tiene esto, yo también tengo que tener esto.
Y mira que la hija de ella está haciendo esto y tú no. Like, imagine your own parents being your own parents being your biggest haters. Like, que te enseñen eso, que te comparen. Right. That's not a nice feeling, and it does show in your interpersonal relationships as an adult. Like, imagine being raised like that. Pero yeah, el sol brilla para todos, and I could not imagine, like, our friendship, especially, like, or contigo, porque ahí, there's siblings that feel jealousy towards each other. I've never felt jealousy.
Oh my God, yes. When I hear, like, I don't...
you.
No, you know what? I have heard so many, like, I don't get along with my sister. What?
Yeah.
I can never, but I guess, I don't know if it's the age gap, but I don't think it's that I never felt jealous for my sister. Like, I truly consider you like my daughter.
Yeah.
Pero igual como mi confidente, como mi best friend. And I was like, you're my person.
Yeah.
Even though my sister
or
doesn't
even like how you started to get into like social media. Wait, what did you say?
Even though my sister doesn't consider me her person. But you are my person.
Does.
She does. Pero imagínate, like, tienes a alguien en tu vida que no te quiere or like doesn't wish you the best, or that they don't like, or it irks them to see you shine.
That's fucked up.
I think it's people who like truly think like, oh, if they have it, like only I can have. I don't know. It's like a very.
Es que te pueden envidiar. No, I feel like te pueden envidiar hasta tu persona, güey.
It's almost like, why them and not me?
Exactly.
But it's like, oh my God, good for them. Like, they're inspiring me. I can do this too. Like,
right.
I feel like that's how people should view it instead of like an envious way. But again, I think it does have to do with parents and how they raise these kids, because I've seen videos like that. Imagine how that kid is going to grow. Now he's going to start seeing people with stuff and he's going to think, I need to have that because the parent has been giving them everything. And that's not how life works.
Social media is fucking that though.
Yeah.
Lately.
Yeah. But, yeah, I cannot imagine having, like, that's what I mean, like, the friendships that I have now in my life. I'm so grateful that I have a group of friends that always wish me the best, and I wish them the best. I love to see my loved ones succeed. Same. And if anything, I'm like, what can I do for you to get to that point?
If you need help,
when this bitch was unemployed, who was...
Yeah, I went with her. I went with her to one of, like... It was like what is it called? Like
I did a collab.
Like with the restaurant, and I asked, and I was, there you go. There, I have a job. But
I asked if they were hiring.
No, I
girl
was
shy.
I was like, should I? And I was shy.
So I went to go ask. But not only that, but like I was consistently sending you job offers. Like, why wouldn't I want, like, not help my friend out?
She's literally like helped me with my resume. She's always like, hey, I saw this job. I'm going to apply to it for you. Like,
I did apply for a job.
Yeah, literally, I didn't get it. But, like, you know.
I do that for my family. Or people just, cuando pongo they're hiring at my job, I post it. I'm like, ¿me puedes ayudar con la aplicación? I'm like, okay.
Pero es que a mí me gusta ver que like, not only our loved ones, I want to see our community, like, superarse, like, y los motivo.
Also, your birthday was coming up. Like, how was I supposed to get something?
Yeah, dude. She was just like,
oh no, you're not going to be unemployed during my birthday.
Main reason for you to get a job.
She's like, I'm unemployed. Boo-hoo, or I have a wish list.
That's crazy. No, literally, we had to talk. I'm like, yeah, I haven't. That's crazy. Here's my birthday list.
You know what?
But you know why? It's because she knew that I would have a job by then. Like, she manifested.
I know.
She manifested for you, bitch.
Yeah.
And one thing about me and Maddie's, we're always going to get each other a good gift for our birthdays.
Yeah.
But
hey, you literally got her everything on the list.
No, I know. I was like, here we go.
I was like,
you're like, I guess
she did the whole video. She did the whole video, and I'm like, well, what should I get her? Nothing.
Maddie got it all taken care of.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know what do you want. She's like, can you get my cake? Which you didn't mention on your video.
I was hungover.
She was like, look what everybody got me. And then
I forgot you got me the cake.
And then she was just like
Pero, okay, talking about birthdays, and this is also like bringing back the topic of people want a village and they're not a villager. Maddie was the one that introduced me to this phrase because it's like something that people are talking about on TikTok. I had also seen a video about someone saying that sometimes we have to inconvenience ourselves for our loved ones.
Right.
And what that means is like, a veces van a haber momentos en tu vida que tú también te la estás pasando mal, pero maybe your friend that typically, I mean, it's whatever, like any person in your life that you're close with is going through something. And I'll just give you an example. Like, there's been times where I've been on my period and I feel like fucking shit, especially for me, day one. Pero I will show up for my friends. If plans were made, I'm not most likely not going to cancel. If it's someone's birthday, I'm going to do my best to show up, especially if I gave you my word. And I don't just leave it at that. I'm just like, and what can I do for you to make this... ¿Quieres que te haga una charola de espagueti verde? Because I already know that my cousins, my friends love it. And that's how I show my love.
Like, I feel like you go above and beyond for people. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, why are you saying that I tell you to be, like, you're a great friend. Like, you go above and beyond. Like, she will cook for you.
She's just like, okay.
She'll bring the gift. Like, she'll literally be there. Luego tú haces el ambiente. Like, you're like, we're going to play games.
Dude, I
we're
feel like
do
there's
this.
no party without me.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Wait.
no, because I'm there.
Actually, this podcast is all about me, okay?
Actually, guys, the real topic is how great
How great of a friend I am.
Wait, what about me?
Well, like, we haven't really spent much time together. You were a bully. I can't look at
Rihanna,
you.
you're amazing.
No, fucking with you.
There's been times where I do go above and beyond, and you two are the ones that told me, damn, you shouldn't be doing all that.
Yes, like, I think when it's people who would not do the same for you, you need to kind of be like, and it's not tit for tat. It's not like, hey, I'm going to give you this. I expect this from you. It's just like, if I'm giving so much to you and you're not giving me anything, it's kind of like, why are you going to waste your time in it? Like, some people I don't think deserve that. My dad once sent this and it stuck with me. And it was like, I said buena gente y luego I said like pendejo. Like, there's a line.
Yeah.
And I think the line is crossed when you're going above and beyond for people and they're not even giving you like a crumb. Like,
And they take advantage of that.
yeah.
And they take advantage of that because they don't put in their
they
part.
don't have to do anything and they're getting all this good treatment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And I definitely had to learn that the hard way because it's so hard for me to cut people off. I always give people the benefit of the doubt.
Same.
I understand people are fucking humans. I know I don't reply all the time.
Right.
But
when you say you're going to show up, you're going to show up, or at least make it up to you. I hate when cuando dicen, I'll show up, but then they don't show up al último.
yeah, cuando like their words are empty.
Right.
I hate empty
no hay
words.
ni, hey, let's continue, hey, let's see each other, o qué vamos a hacer. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. What can we do? Can we do something tomorrow? What's your schedule look like? I like that because
Yeah.
at least you're trying.
I feel like you shouldn't be doing things, expecting things in return, but I think you also should have like that self-love and respect for yourself where you're not giving it your all and they're giving you nothing. Because I feel like whether we like to admit or not, the way people show up for you or don't show up for you lets you know how they feel about you and care about you. Yeah. And even though it might hurt that you might care about someone a little more than they do to you, it's kind of like don't dry yourself for someone who's not like willing to give you like a droplet of water.
It's draining. And then also, just going off of that, like how people treat you is how they feel about you. So I want you guys to grasp that. So this whole episode, it was talking about, I think for the most part, like learning to value and self-respect yourself, what the effort that you give into your friendships, what is a good friendship and what is not. And that's why I brought a great example here. I have a lot of great friends, so hopefully I can bring more people. My
Cynthia's
sister,
like, what about me?
you know what? My sister is amazing. Before I know, my sister.
But you know
is
what?
amazing.
It's because I'm the older sister.
Yeah, no, my sister, you know what? And I've said it in other episodes, like, I feel so bad for people that don't have an older sister in their life. Because not just an older brother, an older sister, porque las mujeres saben cómo navegar la pinche vida. No son nada comparados a los hombres, I feel like. And just basing it off
I have a pretty good friend.
Ah, okay. You have a pretty good brother, but like, I just feel like everybody needs an older sister as well in their life. And so that's why I'm so grateful to have my sister. And yeah, like learning. I hope that you guys can take away from this episode, like reflect on the friendships that you have in your life, friendships, people in your life, cousins, whatever, family members. And I hope that you're being valued and respected, and also putting in your part of being like a good friend and showing up for others when it matters most. But that does conclude today's episode. Hopefully next time we can have Maddie again for, we got shit to talk about. We got a lot of things to talk about. So that does conclude today's episode.
And if you guys have a story and you guys want us to say it in the next podcast, please send us a goddamn email.
Yeah.
Or even like a DM us.
If you want us to answer a question, just feel free to message us.
All the information is going to be down below in the description. Next week's episode is going to be the spooky season. We want to. We grew up in a haunted house, so stay tuned for that because we have a lot of stories to cover.
You guys don't even need that shit.
All right, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
You're not alone. Baby, those days are gone.